What's going on, everybody? It's John Carswell with another Buck Nose. Today we have the usual crowd: Paul Carswell, Adam, and
I think Big Daddy will be
Mark.
right back.
I don't know where he went, but he'll be back. Today we'll be talking about the NFL, the playoffs, NBA playoffs. Maybe get a little hockey in here, fantasy baseball, whatever else kind of conversation is brought up today. So take it from there. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? It's the word. I have a question for to open it up, since no one wants to get back to me about how they're doing. No one wants to let their voice be heard. All righty. So we just get right into the football, I guess.
What was your the fire starter this week is what was your most glorious moment as an athlete? What was the one moment when you look back on your career?
Moment as an athlete, right? Well, no one was answering me about how you guys were doing when I opened it up. So I didn't know what we were doing here. You guys are just mute, mic, you know what I'm saying? So
Well, my role here is to be the silent one. So you got to call out your co-host on that one.
sure, but you want to know your most what's the word you used for the athlete? Glorious moment as an athlete. I would like to use, hear your input as well. So starting with Paul, what is your most glorious moment as an athlete?
Starting with me?
Starting with you, sir. Yes, sir.
Man.
Oh, that most glorious point as an athlete, right? That made you the person you are today.
That made me the person I am today. Let me see. It was kind of like it was the last game of my career. I had 2 dunks in that game. We lost
Hey,
by
hold on.
5.
Hold on. I just want to, sorry to interrupt, but I just want to make sure you good? You sure? You over there wiping your nose? Yeah, you all right?
Yeah, my nose is dribbling right. I was just eating some hot stuff, and so
All right.
my
All
nose
right.
is running.
Making sure you're good, man. All right, continue. As you were
I was
saying,
sick. Huh?
as you were saying, last game, 2 dunks.
Yeah, it was the last game
Right.
of my career, and the two dunks that I had were just one of a kind dunks for the career. There was one we had a play where we ran. It's called Ram. Threw it backdoor alley oop. Screen was perfect. Toss was a little high, but I went up and caught it with one hand and finished. That was pretty cool. And then later in that game, 3-pointer from the opposite wing. I came from the near side wing, caught it with one hand, tip dunk. That
Now,
was
is there any film on this?
oh yeah. Yeah, I
Is
can
there a
find that.
chance to pull that bad boy up?
Absolutely.
All right. Well, while you're doing that, Adam, I would like to hear. What made actually finish? Keep going. How did that make you the person you are today?
Um
Well,
you
how did it help the person you are today?
yeah, I mean that my junior and senior year were tough, like just very up and down years. And that was my last game of my career, and I scored 21 points and had two dunks, and this is the perfect way to go out. It was like, yeah, I had nothing. I had no regrets. I left it all on the floor.
How that helped shape you to be the person you are today? You're just telling me how the game finished off. It was tough,
No,
but
it's because there were so many ups and downs in those seasons. It was the perfect way to finish, and
oh,
it was
you're
like
not
resilient. It's a
finished
resilience
yet?
just paying off.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was worth it.
So
It
what
was all
in life
it's all
were
worth
you resilient with that you didn't give up? That I guess
Yeah, so
now
like
you
with all the ups and downs of the season and being able to finish with a 20-point game and 2 dunks, that was just like I couldn't have asked for anything more. And so not giving up not giving up and being resilient even through really challenging seasons. So it shaped me into a more resilient individual through hardship.
Okay, there you go. All right. Well, now I understand you better. All right, Adam. I would like to hear your answer. Get your input if you're in here.
Yeah, the one that comes to mind for me actually is not hoops. It's track running the 400. I'll never forget my last, well, not my last, but PAC championship 2013. I had won the 400 the last 2 years. So everyone, I would say, quote unquote, out to get me. Like no one wanted to see me win. And I was also the third fastest time coming into that race. There's 2 other people in the conference that had ran faster times than me that year. So I just remember coming down the final 100-meter stretch, and typically like that would be kind of where I would make the magic happen. But this time, more than most, I was probably in 5th place at the final 100. And what's that Rick Ross song? These niggas can't hold me back. These niggas can't hold me back. Whatever that song had came out within 2 years of me running that race. So let's just say that song was in my head on that final 100, and I went from 5th to 1st, and I just will never forget thinking that in my head as I'm running that final 100, breaking across that finish line, 3-peat, and the inspiration I got from that is similar to Paul, to never give up, and to know that myself as an individual, I tend to perform best when under pressure. So I'm not typically going to be the one winning the race, even in the first 3 quarters of anything. But when it comes down to the wire, Adam Carswell arrives in the most humble way I can say it. So that was it for me.
All right. Now, did you get that film?
Dude, there's only one person who I know who would have had it. And Paul, do you remember Ryan Bell? He was kind of he threw javelin, a little odd. He would always be in the weight room just going hard. Do you remember Ryan Bell? Does that name ring a bell? Anyways, his dad would film like everything.
Yes.
And that's the only person I can think of that might have that. So gotta find it, Buck. Gotta find it. My best dunk on camera was the one-handed slam against Teal when I was a sophomore. That's on YouTube.
Oh, that was the one-handed oop.
Yeah, and that was like that was the days
nasty.
before, like, even the difference between then to when you were playing, Paul, the prominence of high quality video to capture moments like that. Like that was a highlight from like a videotape. I think
the big thing.
Paulson had some pretty good better YMCA dunks on people than in-game dunks.
Yeah, I guess what I'm saying is I think it's a lot easier to document highlights now than it was even 2011. It was all still, for the most part, going on tapes and stuff. So I feel like anyone who's playing on camera right now, you can definitely capture some pretty much every moment of every game and have it on your phone.
Are you guys ready?
Go ahead.
This is
you got
Oh, actually, hold on 1 second. Sorry.
Look how like 4 computer screens over there.
What's that?
You got like 4 computer screens over there.
3.
It does look like he's in the Matrix.
Got 3.
Pull him over. You know what I'm saying?
We got 3 up right now. Find the screen.
Young Buck, don't act like you didn't play sports though. I know you got some moment. You got a moment.
Here we go.
As far as that, I mean, I hit a
You guys
couple
see it?
buzzer beaters. You know what I'm saying?
You guys see this?
Yes.
The quality on it's not great, but let's give it a go.
Okay, I'm back. I don't know what happened. I lost my internet connection, but now I'm back.
Nice. I think because the connection pods, if you want to, you could send it over to. Is that on YouTube?
No, I have the video.
Okay.
So
Nice.
left
it was
side
coming
here.
from the other side of the court. Okay.
Yeah, I like that one.
You know, Coach Soroki got that play from Coach Tar.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a Belizean play right there. Look at the screen. Look at that screen, is perfect. And
Yeah,
then I think my favorite reactions up here. I love looking at the crowd and seeing the best reactions.
I think
These kids just out here. Just
so you've watched this one a few times. What you're saying?
Absolutely.
You got to shoot that one to me, Paul. I've never seen that.
I'll send it to you. I got the other one right here as well.
My
This
first
is the tip dunk. The tip dunk was pretty.
Young Bucks.
Pretty
Young
awesome.
Bucks going with his highlight.
Oh, I got the tip dunk, and then Buck, you can take it. This is the same game. Right here.
Oh, nice. That was better than the first one, I think.
That's on the fat dude.
On the
It was over
fat
top
dude.
of like three.
I mean, it was on top
of
of
like three dudes.
It was on top of your own. Who's your teammate?
Yeah, it was Slop. Slop got yammed on.
Paul, what game
Yeah,
is that
Scott.
against?
That was against St. Vincent at St. Vincent.
Okay, I was there. I was there for that.
Yeah, it was the last game of the.
Did Slop
point number
did Slop
1000.
give you a couple extra inches there on the jump?
No way, man. I just
I don't know.
maybe.
Buck, help me
Maybe.
out. Buck knows. Did he get some extra bounce from Slop on that one?
Hold on, let me stop my video so I can get real close and look.
I was up there.
It's a little glitchy. Hold on. Might have gave him a little.
All I know is that there was three people standing there like this.
Put
Yeah,
your
but it
hand on
looked
your
like he
shoulder.
bumped into you and like tried to lift you up type with his like forearms.
This is the guy should have boxed me out right here. Didn't do it. Baga. Yeah. So that was a highlight dunk.
Not number 4, number 5. But anyway, yeah, I couldn't.
What's your moment, Buck?
I mean, I think I could if I kept playing like really. I probably could have dunked. Like I think if I were playing like the next level, my body would have just got more. I feel like, you know. But anyway, my mom was probably like my first football game in high school, 3 sacks. I'm telling coach on the sideline, listen, I'm about to quit. And I don't even quit sports, but I don't play sports, just on the sideline and watch. Like, I ain't come here to be in your ear and tell me, man, put me in. And then tell you, trust me, when you put me in, I'm gonna be a game changer. It's going, you know what I'm saying? You keep seeing this dude's making mistakes.
This is the
Stop
moment
playing,
that
put me in.
defined your life, is what you're saying.
Heck yeah. Told everybody he was against me. He was against me. I said, listen, put me in. Put me in. 3 sacks at half. I ain't played the whole first half. I'm telling you, the whole first half, coach, I'm about to quit. I'm not even about to come back at halftime. I'm about to take my pads off and leave them in here and tell my
They said
dad,
take my
shoot.
pants off.
No, take my pads
That's
off.
what it sounded like.
I'm about to take my pants off.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Say, I'm telling my dad, hey, listen, I don't sign up for something and then just sit here and watch. Like I don't do that. Okay. So I don't know. I wasn't gonna go back, when I stand on it. So told him. Play, my first play ever. Get a sack. First play ever. I told him. I came back after that. I think they called a timeout or something. Told him like, man, you better stop playing with me. I don't just be telling you, put me in, coach. You're gonna be happy with the results. And shoot, I got 2 more after that. Won the game.
I think we're having some connection issues with Buck.
Yeah, Papa Carswell is having some trouble.
We're technologically challenged today. It seems like it's back to normal now, Buck. And on that note, I am going to shut up now. You go ahead and keep driving the ship here.
Well, and I've got Adam's dunk pulled up here too, though. This is nice. Like this is just nice. You gotta see this real quick.
Guardians. You got a Guardians background?
Ready? First gets a steal, gives it up because he can't dribble.
I remember this.
And yams on him. Oh, nice steal. This is just.
Oh yeah, that was nice. Yeah.
Was that Evan that passed it to you, Adam?
It looks like
Liam.
Liam.
And that that does go to show, like, we would just joke around, but after practice, Liam and Ronnie Martino, we had a little ritual where either one of them would throw an oop to me before we went to the locker room, and that was pretty much an exact replicate of what we did, not thinking that would actually happen one day.
I got one more to show.
Okay.
I got one more to show Adams.
Yeah. I want to say something, Adam, real quick, because that's very interesting that you probably a significant number of the dunks, if you had dunks that came from dunks, if you had dunks in the game, they come from the same guy or the same 2 guys. Those are the guys that kind of look for you to get that pass to them. That's what I found out over the years. And then my guy was Joe Grabosic. He didn't start, but Flash would always be in the game when I had a dunk. He was like the 7th man, second guard off the bench. I always had dunks with Flash. It was pretty funny. He just looked for it.
Dang, I forgot about this one, Paul.
This is Anthony Thomas. Little and one. It looks like you're playing Thomas More.
It was a Buzz Riddle Classic, I think.
Oh, okay. Oh. That's a nice one.
A little exaggerated, hanging on the rim.
Yeah, I got teed up for doing that one time against Geneva.
The one thing about Westminster that they always did is doity, and then it changed, I think, especially recently.
Can you get the one I just sent you on your phone up there?
Yeah. Give me a second.
Fill that back.
I got one more. That was this is I got a decent amount of views on this one, but this is the another big one for me. Some emphasis on this one.
Yeah, that one and the tip one. 25.
I just remember.
Attention.
Remember crushing that one.
Yeah, that's good.
All right, cool. Let me get Buck's video up.
Hey, you know what's crazy?
What's crazy?
Mine is I was killing him. I didn't even play this position that I played right here, the video. I didn't even play the position. I just got thrown in. It's like my first year playing. So like, I was just bored. I was in practice. I'm like, coach, let me go on scout team just for fun. And then, so they gave me the little cap, yellow cap, and I'm tearing them up every play. I'm stopping it. I'm getting to the quarterback, or I'm getting in the backfield every play, to the point where coach is literally hot, red on the face, yelling at the tackle. I forget.
We might have to, Buck. We might have to have you switch over to your phone again. Yeah, because it's chippity chopping. I think. Yeah. Why don't you go over to your? Give me a mic. Give me a mic check up to 15.
Yo, 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 yo.
All right. Well,
I got you.
next,
Hold up.
keep it moving. You got something else you want to share, Paul?
Yeah, this is a John.
Okay.
This is Papa's footage.
Get him, John. John got it.
Quick. On the outside here.
Get him, John. John got it.
Here, Big Daddy in the background. Right here is John. Untouched.
Get him, John. John got it.
Untouched.
And John McKinsu.
Attaboy.
Well, he may have been touched, but he got through it.
Well, the left tackle tried to stop
I
him.
know what. No, he stepped up in the pocket and I got him. No, I ain't no one touched him. I was the first one there.
What team was that, John?
I don't even remember. I think like Berkshire or something like that.
Let's see.
It was like
Remember what color they wore?
They were white. Yeah.
They're all white.
That doesn't help.
Yeah, pretty sure it was Berkshire. But anyway, that was
I
my
can't
first
tell.
play. My first play ever. You know what I'm saying? Came in.
Berkshire.
Yep. The whole week before, the whole week before, I was telling coach like in practice, tearing the first team up to the point where he was yelling at his player, like the offensive line and tackle line. This guy ain't been here but a day, tearing y'all up, making you know what I'm saying. So the guys have been there playing there for 4 years.
Well, let me ask you a question, John. Let me ask you a question. So walking onto the field like that and being able to, I wouldn't say dominate, but definitely come in and make a difference right away. How did that make you feel?
Shoot, like I was how to make an important piece.
Right. Right. So that's the one aspect of sports that I tell you what happens with the people is that you're able to accomplish things sometimes that kind of surprise yourself or surprise those around you or validate what your thoughts are. It's really that's really a great feeling when you say, I know I can do this, and then you get an opportunity to prove it and show it. And it's not just waving your finger in their face saying, see, I told you. It's the fact that you actually were able to accomplish what you thought you could. That's a great thing about sports. I think it is. That's great.
Yeah. I think that's what Paul and I were saying when you dipped out there for a second.
Yeah.
But yeah, it shows you what you're truly capable of.
Now, what happens too, real quick on the close on that note, is that what happens too is when you're not able to perform anymore, either when you get old or things change in your life, then you have to find other areas of life that'll bring you that same fire and satisfaction by accomplishing goals.
Very true. What is that for you?
For Big Daddy? So I was hired by a new company last summer. You guys know that I started a new job. And so just last week, I got a signed contract and a big, nice new deal closed with the customer. And it's really in an area that's brand new for my company. And it's exciting to know that I could do this and then actually just with patience and persistence, hit one over the left center field wall and get a nice big fat deal that is just the beginning of a not just money for this deal, but for opening up my company to some areas where they wanted to go, but just haven't been able to go yet. So it's really cool to be able to do that.
Knock down doors.
Yep. Well, I'm utilizing my skill set, and I'm also utilizing new technology and introducing new people to opportunities. It's kind of fun, you know. Your legs and your ability to throw a ball and run fast, all that kind of stuff. That stuff's going to diminish at some point. But again, you got to find other ways to get that buzz back you get when you made your first free throws, or like John, you were talking about when you sacked that dude that first time, that had to feel like nothing before. And so you got to find other aspects of life to seek that rush and that accomplishment. It really keeps you going. Too quiet over there.
I I think Buck.
I got no
Yeah.
follow up to that. It's pretty good.
Yeah. Is there any way, John? Can you switch to your phone again? I think we're hitting the same hurdle we hit last week with the audio
Tablet.
quality.
Hey,
You'll
you guys
be
want me to talk about my moment?
Yeah,
You guys want me to talk about my sports moment that made a difference?
Yeah, Papa and Paul, you guys keep driving the ship
Paul?
till Buck gets the audio going.
That's fine. Paul actually got all the footage. You know, I'm so old that we were using 8mm film back when I was playing, so we don't have much video footage. But I will say this is that I'm going to go back and surprise you guys. I was a 9th grader in Cleveland Public Schools. I was at Kennard Junior High School. And I had played organized basketball really for the first time as an 8th grader for one of the local recreation centers called Eagle's Nest. And we won the AAU, which at that time, I don't even know what time of year it took place, but we won the first Greater Cleveland area AAU. I was a 13-year-old 8th grader. And I remember I came home after winning the city championship and I got a trophy. I was on the all-star team for the tournament we played. And I walked in the house and that was my first trophy when I was 13. I was pretty excited about it. And but what was even a bigger point from you guys talk about dunking. So I was in 9th grade and I was playing for my junior high school, Kennard Junior High. One of the goals I set down is that I want to average 7 points a game. So I remember I averaged 7.1. So that was kind of fun because I would keep my points and everything, my little stats. You guys know I'm a little stat guy. And then I remember when I realized I could dunk. And I was in the gym. And I hadn't even tried. I really had never even tried dunking on the regular rims. And I went up and I said, wow. I was 6'2" at the time. I'm like, I could do this. And then I went up and I dunked like 10 times in a row. I'm like, man, it was such a revelation. I didn't realize I could dunk. So that was a pretty cool moment. Obviously, there's a whole lot more to basketball that I did than dunking, but the first time I really realized I could dunk, I was about 6'2", and it was in the gym, and I don't even know if anybody was around, but I felt like Dr. J. It's pretty awesome. Didn't know I could dunk. So you guys being exposed to basketball a lot more than me from a young age, embraced all this stuff before, but I really didn't have a ton of role models or leadership like you guys had your father and all the exposures of video games and all that kind of stuff. But I was like, man, I'm a Dr. J. I can dunk. So that was a cool moment. Very cool moment. But I had a lot of highlights too.
I think I found a there is one John Carroll game, Johnny Colombo's last game.
Oh, that's me. What? Yeah, I don't know where the dunk is in that game, but I did have a dunk in that game. Oh, look at your dad, super skinny. Hey,
shooting
skinny
a free throw.
baby. I think I clanged this
Yep. Clang.
Clang.
Bones, number 24.
That's right, 2-4, baby.
Look at Colombo with the pressure.
Yeah, we won that game. I did have a dunk in that game. You gotta take a while to find my dunk.
I'm just seeing what happens the next possession.
I
Big
wouldn't
man in the
punish
middle,
everybody.
high post. Look at him, high post.
I wouldn't
Where's the
punish
3-point
everybody.
line? I don't
There
see
is
a
none.
3-point line.
It didn't exist.
Yo,
We didn't need one. I'm in high school. We scored 100
can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you a lot better.
All right, yeah. The tablet, that thing just crashed or I don't even know what the heck just happened there.
Stuff happens, my friends. Technology happens. But John, you missed my highlight moment, or did you hear it?
I've seen it was a dunk probably.
Nope, not really. I was telling these guys when I was in 9th grade, and I wanted to average 7 points a game, and I averaged 7.1. And then when I was in the gym, I was 6'2". I was in the gym as a 9th grader. Nobody was around, and I said, "Let me see if I can dunk," because I really hadn't even tried. And then I went up, and boom, I was able to dunk. Boom, I was able to dunk. Boom, I was able to dunk. I'm like, wow, who am I, Dr. J? I felt really good about that. It was a fun moment. But you guys have been trying to dunk all your lives. I didn't even try.
You say something interesting there, which is you referred to yourself as Dr. J, who was the greatest of that time. And I think it was him until Jordan, right?
I tell you what, when Jordan came along, I'm like, yeah, he's good, but nobody as good as the doctor. I mean, we worship the doctor, man. And then Jordan came along and I went, oh, I had to admit it. Yeah, he's better. He's better.
I'll never forget being 12 years old trying to mimic Dwight Howard's dunk competition dunk, where he put the Superman cape on and jumped from the free throw line and threw it in.
Yeah.
That was, I'll never forget watching that. And then as a kid going outside immediately trying to do it.
So do you guys have a favorite NBA player of all time? Or at least three? Or at least three?
Oh yeah, mine are gonna throw you off the wall though.
What's that now?
Mine aren't. You're gonna be like, wow, really?
Oh, I don't care. I mean, yeah. Who is it? You got three or just one?
Oh, I got three. Yeah, I got three.
It's Paul really Pierce hard to get one.
I got Paul Pierce as one. I got Pete Maravich as two. And then my three, I'm gonna go with like a current player, like a well, I won't Pierce, but no, I'm gonna say AI.
You didn't see that much AI, did you? I know you didn't see that much. You didn't see that much of Maravich because I didn't see that much of Maravich.
No, but shoot, I'm a historian of the game.
Yeah, okay, historian. You know how much he averaged a game at LSU when he was a senior?
I know it was probably like
you talking about Pistol Pete?
Yeah. Before the 3-point line, you know how much he averaged a game? Dude, look it up. 44 points a game.
Probably 50. Shoot, you say something was probably 50.
How do you do that? How do you average 44 points a game? Even with the three. Holy smoke. 44 a game. My gosh.
He's from Aliquippa.
Who is?
Pete Maravich is from Aliquippa, PA.
I did not know that.
I didn't either.
I did not know that. Yeah,
so, Paul, who's your favorite? Who's your top three? You got a top three? You got a favorite three NBA players?
Well, again, because of the dunking and as a kid just mimicking his dunking, I'd probably say Dwight Howard's got to be up there. And then I got the chance to meet him too. And I met him in the airport. That was kind of cool.
Dwight Howard, your favorite player ever?
Paul's got a picture with him.
You said three. You said three, right? You gonna let me finish?
Making it sound like he's the number one.
He was one of them. If you were listening, you would say he is one of them.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, Dwight Howard's up there. You reminded me when you said AI. I could watch Allen Iverson crossovers all night long. They're just unreal. And the fact that he was an acclaimed 6 feet tall, even though he was really like 5'10".
Yeah.
I was really stumbling on the third.
Dwight Howard, Allen Iverson. I bet he never thought he'd get into two conversations. You guys remember we were in Philadelphia one time. I actually saw him in a Bentley coming down the street, pointed at him. I'm sure he remembers me. Sarcastic.
Hey, Bucky, you running the show?
Yeah, I'm just waiting on Paul's last player.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
He's having a little brain fart. AI, Dwight Howard.
Yeah.
I like to give people their time to answer. Sit down and be over there, man. I got this, man.
And I guess I'll say this because, again, I got the chance to meet him and got a pair of shoes signed when I was a kid, but Austin Carr. That was pretty cool.
AC. Still holds the
my goodness.
NCAA average.
I never heard Dwight Howard and Austin Carr. All right.
All for good reason. I met both of them.
Hey, nothing. Hey, it's yours. You're entitled to your answer.
Exactly.
So, but that's about the first and only I'm ever hear someone say, yeah, Austin Carr is one of my favorite players.
Well, you know what, Paul? Paul had a
They
chance to
gonna
meet
say who?
AC. Paul had a
Who?
chance to meet AC.
I met
That's what
AC
matters
at
sometimes.
Blue
Sometimes that
at
makes a
Daniel.
difference.
I met Austin Carr at Daniel Gibson camp. I think we met him together. Remember
Yeah.
we was on the same team on
Yeah.
in the Daniel Gibson camp.
Well,
The one year that we
don't
went
knock
together.
Paul's. Don't knock his choice, man.
No, we met him there. We met him and what's his name there?
Met
Damon
Austin
Jones.
Carr, met Austin
Mike-
Carr, met
Mike
Daniel
Brown.
Gibson, Damon Jones. I
Mike
Drew
shot a
Gooden.
Brown.
3-pointer over Carlos Boozer.
No, it was
No,
Drew
like
Gooden.
9.
Drew Gooden.
Drew
Drew Gooden.
Gooden.
Yeah.
Not Carlos Boozer.
All right, guys. Hey, listen, my date is here for lunch. I just saw my boy walk into the place. I got my quick 3 favorites because of the age I am. You know, I think about the posters that were on my wall as a kid, and I had Magic Johnson and Larry Bird. Man, guys, go back and watch some of those games if you have
What'd you say?
time. Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, man, those two. Gosh,
Right.
that was such a great time for basketball. Lakers won 5 championships and the Celtics won 3. Yeah, that was a great time to be a basketball fan. Oh gosh. And then
All
my
right.
third favorite player again. I love Dr. J. I just didn't see enough of him. He played in the ABA. So I'm gonna mess you guys up a lot because I think this kid's gonna be fantastic. You heard it here first. My next favorite player is Mr. Morant. Ja. He's gonna be something else, man. He's a freak. He's a
Yeah.
freak. Remember, I made the
I
call on Zion.
just hope he stays healthy.
I do too. Trust me, they're gonna
Because
work on that.
Derrick Rose was my favorite. One of my favorite. I was gonna say Derrick Rose, and he even it was when he's still injured. But I think people
Yeah, he
forget
was-
how great he was before he
was
he
wicked.
got his first injury.
He was definitely wicked. And I'm actually
Derrick Rose
meeting
was
today.
best.
I'm meeting today with one of the John Carroll assistant coaches. I'm gonna ask Spencer the same questions that I asked you guys. And Big Daddy signing out, guys. Thank you for having me.
No, thank
See you
you.
later.
All right, rolling.
Peace.
All right, Adam. Who's what? Let me hear your 3.
So the question was your 3. Who are your 3
What's your
favorite?
3 favorite NBA players ever?
Wow. One I put down in the chat was Amari Stoudemire, or is
Yeah, I see
Amari
that.
Stoudemire. I would watch a
So
lot of
he's-
his. What?
So that's like number 1, 2, 3. What would you say?
Tough to say number 1. I got to put Amari. I think number 1. Not to be lame, but I got to go with Michael Jordan. I got to go with Michael. Like the mindset that he has, no one's ever had that. The closest to it was Kobe. And I see Kobe kind of passed the torch to Tatum, and I think Tatum's a beast, and I think the Celtics are capable of doing well over the next decade. But I'm still not seeing the I don't think Tatum's built like that, to be honest. I think he wants to be like that, but Tatum's not. Like Kobe and Michael were like, they might kill you. I could see Tatum being a little bit more friendly of a guy. And
Ooh, I
Yeah.
don't know about that. Just Tatum's from St. Louis. He ain't no Beverly Hills.
I just haven't seen that. I've seen him step up, especially against the Bucks. Like that was I would compare the way he stepped up. I would say right now what I'm seeing from Tatum is he's more of a Steph Curry killer, which is like, wow, we can't stop this guy, but he's still not going to kill me in an alley if I walk past him. And I think that's what Kobe and Jordan always had, a little bit of something in them like that, where it's just like, yeah, all right. So I go Amari, Michael Jordan, but I think I do have to put Michael Jordan number 1 just from all the winning and everything I just talked about. I like Amari Stoudemire just because that was someone I could watch his highlights and kind of be like, oh, like that's me. And then number 3, man. This is completely random, but I'm just gonna throw it out there because I know that at the end of the day, I did like this guy a lot. Manu Ginobili.
Ginobili.
because he's the one. He actually has some Mamba in him too. Now he was more low key. He's not gonna.
Right,
I mean,
but
he's a person who could randomly go off for 30 and you wouldn't be surprised.
yeah, you
Or
right.
he would drop 15 in the fourth quarter where they need him
Win a game, hit a game winner or two
off the bench.
off the bench. 6-man. Ooh.
Yeah.
Doink.
So this has been a, we'll put it this way, based on our itinerary of the episode, this has not gone the direction we thought this episode was going to go. Papa was in the car. Pally just got on a call. I'm not even supposed to be talking, but here we are.
Oh, it's no, it's not. You can't limit yourself, man. When you put limits on yourself, don't limit. You can't. You know what I'm saying?
Let me
Come on
produce.
now.
I'm the producer of this show.
All right, but the producers can also step in and give their feedback, their opinions, if asked.
There we go. Exactly. I can do that and give opinions.
All
I'll
right,
give
so
feedback.
that's all you're doing. Nothing too much.
But
nothing too
considering it's
Come on,
just us now.
yeah.
You know what?
All right,
You got to
so let's-
get you got to
know-
get on top of your co-hosts and make sure that one of them actually shows up ready to go. For a full hour.
full time, because this is just playing out of. We could always move it to a different time of the day. Communication. People got phones. If this time doesn't work for you guys, hey, you can move it up, you can move it down. I'm easy to work with here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta have a chat with your co-host and see what works.
But
for them.
anyway, we're just gonna keep pushing, man. We're just gonna keep positive vibes, and we're just gonna keep going, man.
Well,
NBA playoffs, man.
Well, we
Let's
talked
talk about
about
that.
we talked a lot about basketball, and I do want to talk about the NBA playoffs, but I guess we got to cover the fantasy baseball stuff too.
Man, listen, we're talking about the playoffs right now, so we're gonna talk about the playoffs, and we're gonna talk about what kind of games is going on. You were right. I think I said the 76ers. I had them winning, so I didn't have the Celtics, but just wanted to put that out there.
Okay. I respect for owning up
Two.
to your
Yeah. I can
statement.
say when I'm wrong. I can say when I'm wrong. You were right. I looked at it.
I remember when you said the Sixers, I was like, man, that would be why I was hoping you would be right, just because that would be cool to see them.
I like saying the off the wall, but has a little bit of it could actually really happen. But now I got the Celtics because they're out, so I got the Celtics and the the Warriors in it, and I might even have the Celtics winning that series
In the finals, Celtics
in
Warriors.
the finals. Celtics Warriors. You heard it here. If they can get past the Heat, I feel like the Heat are a better, well-rounded team. Size, shooting. They've been there before. They got players that's been there. It's not like they're all young, So they're facing a championship level team in the conference finals.
I think the real X factor for Boston, is Jaylen Brown, and I'm really watching them play.
Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna. I think it's someone else. I think it's Robert Williams and
I think
Al
I said
Horford.
Pritchard.
Nah. He's just a good sport. He's a good.
I saw Pritchard play
he's a
live
baller.
ball.
He's a
When
baller.
remember
No
when
disrespect to that. Hey, Pritchard, he's a baller. He was in
he looks like Froggy
it called?
Fresh.
No, well, I don't care with that. But listen, he was
He's
in
an
this
Oregon.
summer league game and a tournament, whatever. He dropped 60 something. I'm like, and the way he was doing it, I'm talking about he's doing people dirty. Little white boy doing. Hush, hush.
So you want to hear some fun stats?
He looks like a street baller, like one of the what's it called?
Street ball. Forgot about that.
Yeah, he looks like the little white boy off the street baller. I forget what his name
Professor.
is. So. Yeah, the professor. He looks like the professor, but on the court, I'm going crazy. I'm like, damn, he can hoop for real. So I respect the little white boy. And but the main factors I feel like for them is Robert Williams and Al Horford. And health. They got Marcus Smart got to stay healthy. Marcus Smart has to be there. Because without Marcus Smart, they're not winning either.
So fun facts. Basketball, one of the stats that you kind of look at someone's value on the court is their plus minus. How many points are they up when they're on the court versus
Right.
they're off the court? And some of Boston's top plus minus players are Al Horford at number 1. He's plus 91 when he's on the court. Jay Tate plus 81 when on the court. Then Peyton Pritchard's third, plus 61 when he's on the court. Marcus Smart is plus 57. So again, difference maker. And Robert Williams is actually in the plus 13. So he's been less of a factor, but still playing. He's playing about, and this is through the entire
I just need him to
postseason.
be a rim protector. I need him to be that rim protector that he is, with the 3-4 blocks a game, with 8-12 rebounds, with like 4 points. I don't need him to get a double-double with points. I'd rather see a double-double with blocks and rebounds. You know what I'm saying?
The other
Couple
thing to see is
steals
that
here and
Jason Tatum has the second most points scored in the postseason this year. Behind,
Yeah, he's balling. He's going crazy. I ain't gonna lie. He's stepping up. He's taking over that main dog role over there. That's what he should have did last year, but he's not letting that slip up this year. I hope.
Shooting 45% from the floor, 38% from three, 82% from the line. It's pretty solid.
And he's finished. Game 1 this series, he didn't finish. Last game last night, he finished. Every other game before, every other series, he's finished. They beat the Bucks, the defending champs. Who else they beat? 76ers. Now if they beat these guys, it's a ball game.
You're gonna hate this. I'm looking at the Warriors right now too. Their top plus minus guy, if you had to guess, who do you think it is?
Probably Draymond.
Yep.
It's easy. It's Draymond. That's an easy answer.
He's a defensive guy.
Yeah.
Defensive guy.
Yep.
I can't stand him. He's one of those guys you hate.
I love Draymond. I love the type of player he is. I wish I had one of those teammates. I wish I had a teammate like that. Those are the type of players you want in your locker room.
Yeah, I can't stand him.
Those are one of the players that you hate to play against, but love to play with. You love him when you're on your team, hate to play against him. You want him on your team. He's one of them. But in the West, you got the Warriors and Mavericks, man. Luka, I'm not gonna lie. Like I told you, Luka is a dog. Luka is like a young LeBron. You hear me?
I'm listening. Yeah, I hear. I said no.
Young LeBron. 23 years old.
Luka is shooting.
Taking a team with Spencer and Dinwiddie and Reggie Bullock and
Luka's shooting 46% from the floor.
I don't know.
75 from the free throw line.
It does. You know what doesn't even matter is the point. The matter is that he's averaging 39.
Yeah, he's doing it all. Finney Smith
10 rebounds and 9 assists.
Or sorry, Jalen Brunson's next highest in points. It's basically the Jalen Brunson Luka Doncic show.
Right, Jalen Brunson.
Yep, Jalen Brunson.
Come on now, he was good. He's a winner. He went to Villanova. He's a good player. Don't get me wrong, good player, but he's not.
Yeah, in the playoffs, he's averaging.
He's not a star. You know what I'm saying?
He's averaging 22.
He's a good role
22 per game in the playoffs.
He's a good role player.
He's only got 20 less points than Luka through the entire postseason.
Like I said, he's stepping up this year in the playoffs. Let's see if he can do it next year in the playoffs.
Yeah,
that's what matters. It don't just matter about 1 year. You know,
16.
Siakam for the Raptors. He had with the year the Raptors won it. He had a great playoff run. People thought he was going to be, up and coming, good, young. You know what I'm saying? The next year, he was terrible. Injured, out. He was just terrible.
So another fun stat to look at was who was leading the NBA in the postseason, their plus minus is so like who's just making the biggest impact on their team.
Right.
And number 1 is Max Struss from Miami. Number 2 is Jimmy Butler, also from Miami.
Mhm.
And then Bam Adebayo. All 3 of them are like almost plus 100 points when they're on the court. Jimmy Butler is
Not in the playoffs. Not in the playoffs.
in the playoffs. Yeah, in the playoffs. In this
Wow, well,
postseason, Jimmy
Bam
Butler
Adebayo hasn't
is.
shown up at all this playoffs. What he
Yo,
had?
Jimmy
6
Butler
points
is
last
that
night?
dude.
No, Jimmy Butler, he's solid. He's always been good, but
Jimmy Butler is that dude.
I'm talking about Bam Adebayo. He hasn't been playing at all to the level he's supposed to have been playing at.
Right, but right now he's out of playing 13 games. His plus minus is at 96.
Okay,
Which means
how
that
many
he's
points has
making-
he averaged?
How many points is he averaging? Bam
this
Adebayo is
playoffs.
averaging.
Last night he just
Yeah.
had literally like 6 points, 8 points.
He's averaging
Chill.
13 a game. Averaging 13 a game, shooting 60% from the floor.
Right.
And he's
And I think in the regular season he averages like 18, 17.
I think last night was probably his worst night of the whole playoffs.
He averaged 19 a game. He averaged 19 and 10 during the regular season,
Right.
but during the playoffs.
So this is what I'm
he's at-
saying. This is what I'm saying.
Because-
He's one of those players that got a max contract. When I give you a max contract, I need you to be performing at a max player level. You're not even performing at what you average for the regular season. You're performing how many points less?
6 points per game less. But let's look at so where'd those points go is what you ask.
I don't care
Because
what points
they're
going.
still winning. So you wonder
don't-
where those points
They're
go.
not winning though. I mean, they've been winning, but they haven't been winning they haven't been clicking. And they're not
Okay.
connecting on all cylinders.
So I found the points because
I
Bam was
I gotta hop in here on this one. The
Oh,
Heat
hold on.
have
Let
lost
me
like
lay
2
this out
games
there,
the whole
'cause Bam
playoffs.
is averaging
Right,
6
I
less.
understand that. They're the number 1 seed. Who they play though?
Bam is averaging 6 less
Who they
points per
play?
game. Jimmy Butler's averaging 8 more points a game. So there's where your points went.
Okay, but that's great. But sometimes Jimmy is not. You can't be relying on Jimmy for offense. If
got the
relying
second
on
most
Jimmy is your
entire
offense, if
season.
relying on Jimmy is I don't feel good just relying on him for my offense. I don't even want to put the ball in his hands at the end of the game. I don't. I'd rather put it in Kyle Lowry or Bam Adebayo's hand.
Wow. Lowry.
Jimmy
You want
Butler.
Lowry shooting your game winners. Please go find me a collection of Kyle Lowry's game winners. I guarantee Nutler's got more.
Listen,
You want Kyle
Butler,
Lowry game winners? Let me tell you what you ain't gonna find.
well, listen, Butler.
Kyle Lowry
not an
looks
offensive-
bad. He looks like he's on the
He's injured.
cheeseburger-
He's injured. He
cheeseburger
got a
day.
hamstring. He got a hamstring. He's injured.
And he had a cheeseburger with it.
All right. He's down in Miami. Probably had a cocktail, margarita too.
I think Kyle Lowry is good, but
Sure.
to hear you say that you want him to be the one shooting for the game.
Bro, yes, bro.
Wow.
Yeah, bro. Come here, pick and roll between him and Bam Adebayo. That's how I'm breaking my last
If
possession
you're a
down.
coach and you're standing there and you're looking at, you got Kyle Lowry and you're just you and Kyle Lowry and Jimmy Butler sitting in one room together.
Yes, I'm trusting Kyle Lowry to make the right play for this team to win instead of
Okay.
Jimmy Butler. Yes, you're correct. A player that has a ring, player that's been on a championship level multiple times and been there, done that. Yes, over a player that's never even been to the finals 1 year and got swept. And maybe one of the easiest
They get swept.
against the. I'm pretty sure they got swept 2 years ago.
Oh, in the fake finals, the
In the
LeBron,
bubbles?
the one that LeBron manufactured. I think it was a 6-game series, to be honest.
We have no biased opinions in this talk host show. So
Yes, we do.
all
Look
those
at my background.
all that LeBron hate, I don't want to hear it. LeBron's a great player. You can't argue the facts with that. At the end of the
All
day,
right.
he's a great player.
Here's something to back up John's point about Kyle Lowry. Because I broke it down game by game. Kyle Lowry's only played 5 games in the postseason. He's also 36 years old, so he's about to roll over. But he's at +8 per game on his plus minus, and he's averaging in that time, he's only averaging 6 points a game in the 5 games he's played.
Right. He's been injured with a
29% from
hamstring. He's been
30% from
injured with the
3, 80%
hamstring.
from the free throw line.
He's been injured with the hamstring this whole playoffs.
When the 5 games he played, though, that's what I'm looking at. He averaged 28 minutes a game and only scored 6 points.
Right, because he's looking to be a facilitator. My point guard, I don't need him to be a point guard to score. Just because I'm putting the ball in his hand doesn't mean I'm telling him, hey, go get me a bucket. I'm telling him to go make a play out for this team.
Both him and Jimmy Butler averaged the same amount of assists per game in the 5 games compared to the 12 games that Jimmy Butler's played.
Okay,
And
but
Jimmy
you're
Butler
talking
only
about
averages
you're talking about a
1.8
stint of
turnovers, while
time.
Kyle Lowry is 1.6.
You're talking about a stint of time. I'm talking about his whole career, who he's known for.
Well, I mean, I can check regular season for you, but that's what the playoffs talk about.
Check his career playoff numbers then. Don't check this year's numbers. Check his career playoff numbers.
Who's that? Butler
Guarantee you he's
versus,
not averaging 6 points.
Butler versus. So is the argument now who's got a better postseason career, Jimmy Butler or Kyle Lowry?
Kyle Lowry, he got a ring. That's easy.
Is that what we're looking at though? Is like we're trying to see who's got a better.
But we can answer that, but seeing between ourselves, we don't even got to look up or nothing. Forget numbers. Who had the most success? Who got a ring at the end of the day? That's asking like Charles Barkley or is Paul Pierce better?
So let's see.
Because Barkley could ball. Don't get me wrong, but do we got a ring?
Nope.
Does
But are we
Butler got a
talking
ring
better
yet?
postseason career?
How old is Butler? I think he's like 32 something. If not, I know he's in his 30s. Got to be by now.
He's 32.
Right. So still ain't got a ring yet.
How
many more chances you gonna
yes,
get?
he did. Yes, he did.
Who got a ring?
Jimmy Butler got one last year with Miami. Or no,
Miami.
was it the Suns? The Suns won, or is it the Suns?
No,
No,
it's Giannis.
No.
Giannis.
Giannis. The Bucks won.
I mean, Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy,
I'd say he does. Jimmy Butler doesn't have a ring because he
hasn't even been to. He's only been to the finals one time.
Right, but he's coming out of the East when LeBron was putting together Frankenstein teams. So obviously he's not going to make it.
So was Kyle Lowry when he was on the Raptors.
That's not a Frankenstein team. And that was one of the beauties of Toronto winning it that year was because all they did was get Kawhi.
So when Kyle Lowry was on the Raptors, when LeBron was on the Cavs, when Kyle Lowry had DeRozan in them.
I don't know where you're going with this.
I'm saying you talking about LeBron didn't have he didn't organize the Cavs team. If you've seen what, right.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying Jimmy Butler did not have a chance to win because he's not going to get past. He's not going to get past Kevin Love.
The Bulls
Kyrie,
didn't
and
have a chance to win. Remember, it was I'm pretty sure the Bulls were up 2-1 against the Cavs in the series. Then LeBron hit that little
Derrick Rose
buzzer
year.
LeBron hit the buzzer beater and they tied it up and they've won ever since.
Yeah,
I don't think Chicago was ever a threat to the Cavs in the
with
East.
Joakim Noah and them, they weren't.
Sorry, that would have been 2000. That would have been 2016.
No, they would have been back when LeBron's first time in Cleveland. But when LeBron came back,
Joakim Noah was there the second time too.
I'm just saying when LeBron came back with Kevin Love and Kyrie, I think everyone knew the favorites for the Cavs.
But I'm saying the facts were that the Bulls were when Derrick Rose hit that jumper, they were up 2-1 in the series. So they had a chance. It's not like they got swept out the building. It's not like they were getting blown out by 30. They were in the series. You know what I'm saying? They lost the series 4-2. Right?
Okay.
So what I'm saying is,
you're right.
So what I'm saying is, I want Kyle Lowry because he's been there to the championship level and won it, and knows what it takes to win it, to make the right play for the team rather than Jimmy Butler.
Make the right play. That's different than game-winning shot.
I'm saying out of the game winning.
I think that was a question. Is like, who do you want to hit the game winner for you? I think.
I'm saying at the end of the game, who do you want the ball in their hands? I'm telling you, I want the ball in Kyle Lowry's hands.
Okay, I can actually get on board with that. If it's who do you want
I
Like,
didn't say I didn't say last shot. No, that's different.
if there's 20 seconds left on the clock, you got someone you need to bring the ball down the court. Absolutely, Kyle Lowry.
Right. That's what I'm talking about.
That's why he's a point guard.
Right. All right. Well, that's what I was saying. I'm saying I don't now to take the last shot in the game. And then we can go Butler.
I mean, yeah,
I don't even know.
on the Heat, you can't really
I would
go
go
with anyone
Hero.
besides Butler.
Really, I'd go Tyler Hero. He's cold-blooded. I'd rather have Tyler Hero.
He's a good him or Butler for a game winner is definitely.
I'd rather go. I ain't gonna. That's who I'm having. I'm not having Butler take the last shot. I'm not. I don't think he's offensive. He's not an offensive player. He's more of a defensive everything, but offense isn't his specialty. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right, so who else we got here? We got Dallas, the Warriors. I
want to see Golden State versus Miami. I think no matter what, it doesn't matter who it is, Golden State's going to win.
No, I think Golden State's going to win, but I'm always the upset person. I'm kind of hoping and cheering for the Mavericks to win as well, though. Like I can see why people say the Warriors, but I hope for the Mavericks to win. Even though I got the Warriors winning, it's always, you know what I'm saying?
That's how I feel about the Heat.
Right. Well,
because I feel like everyone wants Boston to win right now. So I feel like Miami's actually the underdog.
Well, are you talking about out of just the Eastern Conference, or are you talking about the rest of the teams?
I'm talking about just out of the East. Out of the East.
Oh, okay, yeah, right, okay, yeah. I mean, of course. Well, I don't know because I don't know about if they're the underdog because Miami's the number 1 seed. If anything, the
right.
Celtics
But I'm saying, like, I bet if you polled the country right now, it would be in favor of Boston winning.
Right. I had whoever was winning last night winning the series. That's who I had winning. So I got the Celtics winning.
Why last night?
Because game 2 is just it's a good deciding factor, you know. It's either you're gonna tie the series up or you're gonna go down 0-2. Coming back from 0-2 is a little harder than tying it up and taking
That's what Dallas did, I think.
You need to get at least one home game. You need to get at least one home game, or no, one away game to win in the playoffs. I feel like, and the fact that you got it in the first 2, that's important.
All right,
because waiting till 4 or 5 is a little harder.
So you got Golden State versus Boston with Golden State winning it all. I got Golden State versus Miami. Who's Paul got?
I got Boston versus Golden State with Boston winning.
Nice. And then who you guys got in fantasy?
What do you mean?
Baseball?
Who are you playing this week?
Oh man, hey brother, I'm killing it. I want to first actually start out by saying to this league that whoever this may concern, thank you for vetoing every trade I have done. I appreciate it. You've woke me up. You made me see a different way. So I just want to be the first one to say thank you. I won't be making any trades. I'm going to keep the roster as it is. You heard it here first. Breaking news on Buck Knows. You see the standings.
Win from within.
Yeah, free agents. I'm 3rd right now. I'm seeing how the league's going. I think no one has an offense like me. Well, like us, no one, and really our pitching is really pretty well too. It's just we're getting injuries and a couple other things, but for the most part, we're solid. Our offense has been doing great. If we can go here, who do we have? Oh, yep, 9-3. As we can see the score here. What's going on with it? What do we got here? You see, we got a lot of home runs. How many home runs we got? We got 8 home runs, 17 ribbies, solid. Batting at 289, solid. Pitching, we got 1 win. See, this is what I'm saying. We need a little help in the pitchings, but we got to save. They got 3 more Ks than us, but we got less total at bats, a less ERA, and a less whip.
Hey, Buck, beginning of the year, I said we're gonna win this thing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And this is actually total bags, total. So like singles, doubles, triples, home runs.
Okay.
So
what's
singles
whip?
are 1,
What's whip?
doubles are 2, triples are 3, home runs are 4.
What does whip mean?
Walks and hits per innings pitched. So you've got 19 innings pitched, and that's how many walks or hits per the innings pitched that you have.
Okay, so we just need a couple more wins. I need a couple, and by the end of I got some pitchers playing. If you can scroll down to my pitchers, I want to point some stuff
Eric
out.
Lauber's going today. That's going to be good.
Yep, he's going. I also got sleeper.
I'd consider sitting Luis Castillo.
Sleeper alert, sleeper rookie alert. He will be the Angels pitcher. Silsa. Solid.
Risk.
A great risk. I've did some research. Filthy pitches. Filthy. Over a good 26 innings. I feel like that's a good amount of work done to show me that, you're willing, you're solid. He has a couple starts. He has a second start today.
I like this pickup. You made this pickup today.
Yep.
I like that pickup a lot.
He has some nasty stuff as well. He's been 5 low ERA. A lot of strikeouts.
I like the matchup though, because even if he's coming off the IL, he's been having a great year, as you can see. His Baseball Reference pointed out that he's not really a standout. Like he has not performed like this in previous seasons, really. But what I will say is that he's had a good year, and he's playing a Seattle offense, which is not very stellar right now. So I like that.
What I really looked at is he has 3 wins. That's one of the highest. Would be one of the highest on my teams, with 19 strikeouts and a 1.3 ERA, and there's also a WHIP of 0.92, which is the lowest on my team, and 26 innings pitched was right in between him and a couple other players that I had that pitched. So I said he's doing better than them, who I dropped. I thought so.
Well, he's also on the bench right now. So you might
well, he's on the bench, right? He's on the bench right now, but he also has IL 15. That's why, if you see.
See, here's something to consider though. You've got 5 pitchers going today. He's got 3.
Okay.
And your WHIP and ERA are a lot lower. You only need 1 more inning pitched in order to get the weekly requirement. So
oh no, we don't do that. We're getting all them stats.
It's just a chance of you put in chance of losing your averages. That's all.
Oh no, we're gonna keep the ERA. It might go up a little bit. We expect that, but for the most part, listen, I'm in 3rd place for a reason. Now I've been beating these top I've been moving up in these rankings solid every week. So I think I've been on here 3 weeks. So that's 3 matchups. I think I'm 3-0. I haven't lost yet. So I did lose. I lost to you. Yep, I did lose. So correct me.
Let's check this out. Where do you rank on these homers?
I'm up there.
Right there at the top. Number 1 in home runs.
Who?
You. Tied with Bryce's, right?
Oh yeah, I'm up there. How many ribbies? You got more ribbies?
You dropped down a little bit on the ribbies.
Who did?
You did.
Dang, really?
Stolen bags. Where you at?
Dang. I don't got many stone bags. I got home run hitters.
Let's go
27. That's not that bad.
total bags. There you go. Top of the league in total bags. Average. Right next door. Feel bad for Dingleberrios and Vladdy's Baddies. And big bets. Can't hit the ball. See how you're doing on pitchers.
I'm not doing too well on pitching. I need help.
Pitching's rough.
Yeah,
On
my
there.
pitching. That's the only thing that's rough.
Oof. Bottom of the barrel on the strikeouts.
Yep.
And where are you at on total bases? You're all right on total bases. ERA up there. Whip up there. Yeah, you need some pitching help.
Yeah,
It's a good pick.
Yeah.
It's a good pick on Michael Waka.
Yep. And I'm making a risk on the other guy, but he's been striking out and they've been to 6 innings, getting to 6 innings. I like when you can get to 6 innings, that's nice, solid.
Let's see some of these.
Wow, someone dropped Mike Moustakas. He must not be doing too well.
He might have lost some heat. Slowing down. He's doing all right. He's doing all right still. He's getting hit in the ball, but he's not really doing much with it, I guess.
Yeah, no home runs.
Nothing. Waiting for these transactions to load up.
I dropped your guy, Jesus.
I saw it. I saw that. My prediction is that once the waivers clear on Jesus Luzardo, someone's picking him up.
Yeah, he's not doing too good. You can pick him up. Go ahead, but he's not doing too
I might. I actually just picked up. So Jacob Junis or Alex Cobb. There's nothing wrong with that. I like that move. I don't like this move because I don't think that Ryu's a good choice for Cincinnati. Cincinnati's won, I think, like 8 out of the last 11 that they've played. They were rough at the start, like real bad, like historically bad at the start of the year, but they're playing really decent baseball right now.
Yeah, I seen someone picked up some Ian Happ.
Yep. Ian Happ got picked up by Autodraft All-Stars. It looks like he probably had something happen with IL. Someone went to IL. So Ian Happ's been doing pretty good. Had a home run the other day.
Yeah, but besides
Playing
that,
Arizona though, so I don't love this pickup because I looked at this. I don't love this pickup because Arizona's got the top pitching in the league right now.
Really?
Not that I'm not saying their pitchers are the best pitchers, but they have the top pitching in the league right now when it comes to whip and ERA.
Right.
Let's see what else happened. Can you explain this one to me?
Say that, when you get your catcher, if you get this new catcher, because I just see this trade go by. What's his name? Sandoval, which you just got for free, pretty much.
You mean Salvador Perez?
Yeah, you got him for free, which is wow. But if this trade goes through,
trying to see where the trade is. Oh, it didn't go through yet.
Yeah, if that trade goes through, bro, I'm not gonna lie. We just got a lot of haters, but I'm gonna trade with you for him. I want him.
You want Salvi?
Oh yeah, I want him in Muncie, and then we can do whatever. You can get.
I'll flip a Salvi.
You can get. JD Martinez and who else?
I would love to give me a JD Martinez.
Shit, whoever. For Muncie and Perez, but
all right, let's see what else has happened. Brandon Belt got dropped. Let's see. Kyle Gibson got dropped. I dropped him. Scott Barlow, Mark Canna. It's a closer for the Kansas City Royals right there.
Yeah, I've seen them, but I don't really. I need starters. I like starting in relief. I don't. I don't like the limit. When you're just one, you're limiting yourself to less stats.
All right, let's look predictions for the week winners of the week.
Oh yeah, I got mine in the bag. Big booty biatches is down 7-3.
Looks pretty close though.
Yeah,
Right here.
they're up. Brush by a little bit.
Offense is pretty close.
Yep.
Average is crazy here.
Yep.
I'm going with Big Booty Bichette's gonna pull it out. I think they're gonna steal. They're gonna take some strikeouts from him. They're gonna take the saves.
They might. Yeah, you know what?
Because Dingleberrios is bottom of the league in average. I think it's just a matter of time before his guys start swinging and missing.
Never know. They could be turning a new flower.
Might be. See
Who
who
else you got?
We got product prospect simulator versus Angels in the trial field.
What's the score? 5-6. Yeah, I see prospect simulator getting this dub.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. They got saves locked. Stolen bases locked. It's kind of hard to make up those runs.
Yeah, they got this. They got that. Yeah.
I think once unless Angel in the trial field decides to call it and say like I'm not pitching the rest of the week.
Oh, so I have a question for the producer, Adam. What's going on? Is Chet a co-manager, or what's going on here? I don't really like making a lot of roster moves if he is another manager.
As the owner of the team, I think I'm going to go ahead and make the executive decision that, well, you know what, we're going to go to the drawing boards, because right now I have technically Poppy and Chet as your assistants. Poppy, no one knows where that dude is half the time, so we might have to just pull the plug on him. And Chetty, I'll have to have a good firm talking to him.
Yeah, because make sure we get that on board, because I sent him a trade the other week, and he just, I don't know, man. If you you can check it yourself, but shoot, if you're not checking it, that means I got to check it, and I'm over here making roster moves for what I think is best, but I don't want to make no moves that my whole team don't agree with. I'm not a I in the team. I'm a we person. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. That's why I'm shooting him a note right now.
All right. So who else we got in this league going on? It's 210.
Showtime
Wow.
versus Vladdy's Baddies.
Talk about getting wiped.
Yeah. This category could flip flop. This category could flip flop. This category. Home runs.
Yeah,
and
they
RBIs
lost.
are
Showtime
probably,
got that. Showtime got it. Let's move on to the next one. Yeah, Showtime.
Yeah, I'm with you. I agree.
Yeah, it's over.
Showtime's at least gonna snag eight.
What is that? They're the second. Damn, they won. Damn, what's the score? What's the score right there? Damn, they got 10.
I think it's gonna end 8-4.
I gotta outdo them to take over second. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to work our way up and be at one, and then never leave one again. Never look back like a good. You know what I'm saying?
Never lost.
Yeah.
All right. Bryce is right. Got this one. They're gonna get RBIs. They're gonna take total bags. They're gonna take strikeouts. They're gonna take total bags here. And they got these two locked up. He's got 31 innings pitched. He's not going to play anybody the rest of the week.
Oh yeah, this one. Dang, yeah, they got this.
So I'll say this one's going to be.
Oh, they can get 5 ribbies though. They can get 5 ribbies in another stolen base.
I'll go 8-3. I think 8-3, and they're going to tie in RBIs.
That whip can change.
I don't know. 8-3. They're going to tie in stolen bases.
I'm pulling for the. I like big bets. I want the upset.
Wow.
Come on, big
I would
bets.
I would love to see that.
Me
I know
too.
you're trying to
Shit,
get
I'm
that first place. That's why
you
you're
feel me? I'm
hoping.
trying to get that first place, dog.
And here's this matchup's been a little back and forth. I really don't even know.
Damn. Yeah, man, your
Um,
offense is struggling. I'm trying to tell you, man, you need some help. You got one home run, 16
I
ribbies.
know. Jeff McNeil's been on fire.
You've been 30 for
Half
127.
my
That's
RBI.
nigga, that's terrible.
That guy who?
30
This
for
guy?
127?
Who's
Cal,
that?
who's up there? He's batting 182. Your first
Oh,
baseman, Gorilla. Or
Yuli Gurriel. He's
yeah.
he's on the bounce back though. So see, these past like week or so, he's doing all right. But he
I don't
had a
know about
rough.
all right. I mean,
He's,
shoot, I'm hoping, man.
He's like overall number 4 in the past 7 days on stats. Dansby's been rough.
Yeah, you need some offense, man. You need
Been a
some
rough
offense.
week offensively. Jose Ramirez, you guys see that play? Jose Ramirez
No, I did not see it. What happened?
fouled the ball off his shin. He's probably going to be out for.
Yeah.
I'd say he probably hit 10-day IL with a bone contusion.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll probably. I think he's got total bases locked.
Hey, when you want to give up some pitching, some real good pitching for some bats, let me know. We may be able to talk something. But besides that, I ain't trading. I ain't gonna lie. If I ain't making a trade with you, I probably ain't trading no the rest of the league. The rest of the league is. I don't feel like they can't even help me.
Throw Soroka in there. Soroka is supposed to come back this year.
Bro, I need some pitching. So come on now, stop playing with me. I need someone like Morton. I need
He's a
someone
baller.
like, yeah, I need a baller. I don't need these scrubs. You keep trying to get me off the damn free agent wire. What the hell you take me for, a scrub?
I don't know, man. You look at
Scrub?
look at the free agent wire. I picked up. So I know people are probably gonna give me shade for this, so I'm gonna explain it. Aaron Savale, he's been getting clapped all year. But
Yeah, look at his ERA. Look at his last ERA.
Yep.
Oh God.
If you look at his splits against Detroit, he is Detroit's daddy.
Man, listen, I don't care about none of that. What I care about is what that last ERA just said. Look at his ERA for the year.
All right. Look at this. Ready?
Man, you need to go send him back down to AAA after something like that. Send him down there for a couple
The
games.
2021 splits.
What the heck does a split got to do with his season stats, huh?
Versus Detroit.
Forget a series. You know, everybody gets hot and gets cold.
Nah, man, this is his games pitched against Detroit. 3 games pitched, 3 games started, 3 wins, 22 innings. That means that he's pitched over 7 innings on average to Detroit in the past year. His WHIP is 6.66 and his ERA is 1.99 with a batting average of 147. And Detroit's lineup has not changed that much.
We'll see. We'll see.
That's my call. If I will feel really smart if
Hey,
it works
you know
out
what?
where he pitches.
Hey, if it works, we're gonna call you manager of the week.
I would love to see it happen.
All righty.
Hey, you gotta start. You know what? That's a new thing. We should start doing Buck knows who's the manager of the week.
Oh, I can't do that because I'm the thing I win it every week.
But so who's the second best manager every week? That's
So
what we'll call.
you can make the award the second best
Shit,
manager of
my
the week.
assistant. What are you talking about?
So who's the second best manager of the week?
Are you? Is
My
Chetty doing some work that I'm not seeing?
Man, listen. Yeah, behind the screens, he's doing some work. I sent him on the Telegram. What you think about this offer? And I was going to do it,
Okay. All right. Good.
but he told me not to do it. And
Well, you made it sound like he wasn't doing anything at all.
but shoot, after I had another one come in, I'm like, dang, this is another one I might do. But I don't really want to do it if I don't got everybody's like agreement, like it makes sense for everybody. So I didn't do it. and I haven't made a trade yet because I don't know what's going on. I don't know if I can even make. I just made a roster move today. I haven't even been making roster moves, and usually I would.
My vote for manager of the week is actually
Second best manager of the week.
well, John's gonna give it second best manager of the week. I actually am gonna vote for John. I'm gonna vote for Junie the Juice Bugs because
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna lie. Can you see how many games I've won in a row so far?
well,
I'm hot.
so this is week
And I'm
6.
hot.
You're up 9-3. Last week, 8-3.
Feel
Week
me?
before that, 7-4,
You hear me? High scores.
8-3. I
I
mean, you're
lost
on a
this week.
you're on a 4-game winning streak.
Right.
Oh,
I lost that game. I told you I lost that game. To you,
I know,
right?
I'm
That's
just
to you,
messing
right?
around. I was messing around.
Yeah. But I'm hot. I'm 4-1 right now.
Yeah, I'll say manager of the week definitely goes to Junie.
Come on.
I say second best manager of the week goes to Bryce is right. They did the same. They've been up there.
I've been coming in. You told me to come in and make sure what's being done is right. And man,
So Bryce is right
if I
is
would have
up.
drafted this team though, we would have still been I ain't gonna lie, we probably would have been first from the jump if I drafted the team. But whoever drafted the team, whoever did a draft of the team, wow, great job. Just great job.
So
Thank you.
I'll actually throw in there manager of the week other than John is it's Duncan. Bryce is right. This is week 1, lost 4-8, then won the week 8-4, then won the week 8-4, then won the week 8-4, then won the week 8-2, and now he's at 9-2. I mean, that's just
Yeah, he's solid. It's
It's-
solid. It's solid
in
wins.
the sauce. It's in the sauce.
Solid.
Yeah.
But forget him. He ain't even finna stay there too long. He
Yep.
ain't gonna. You know what I'm saying?
I got to scoot, by the way. I got to go. So I'll catch you guys later.
All right, I gotta
Hey,
go as
Buck.
well. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
be closing this episode of Buck Nose Out. Today is brought to you by a sponsor called IX. It's some great clothing. Great top tier, wonderful clothing. Great texture.
I think you're wearing some too.
Fit. I am as well wearing some, as you can see. This is just one of the shirts that many choices you can get. It's fresh, feels good, no complaints, none at all. It's great. I suggest you go get some yourself. You can go get some yourself at ix9.shop. ix9.shop and use this code next level with all caps, next level, all one word, 35. Next level 35 for a 35% off whatever you get. I suggest you get in tune. You won't be mad with it. You're gonna be glad with it. I'm out of here.